For Lunch Rush, and I'm really excited about this one. This is from Braun. It's called the Multiquick 5 Hand Blender. So this is maximum power. We're talking 350 watts of power in the palm of your hand, because you can remove the motor and attach it to this huge configuration that we're giving you. So now you can blend, chop, you can puree, you can mash, you can even whisk. And this is what we like to call our smart deal, because it is a smart purchase to make. It's a unique product, but that price is temporary. That is only good through tomorrow, I believe. So $69.95 will get you. Obviously, you're gonna get the main motor and you're getting all the extras. So you're blending and pureeing. You're also going to be able to chop. You're also going to be able to mash. And by the way, that is usually a separate purchase, which is around $25. So no a la carte here. We're gonna send you everything. You get the beaker for mixing if you'd like it, and you also get the whisk. You have a 3-year warranty on this, and we have colors. So you can choose the red or the black, and you can get this home with free shipping and handling. I mean, when does it end, Kelly? And 4 flex payments to boot. So Kelly Diedring is here, one of our home and culinary experts.
Hi,
so good
hello.
to see you. How you feeling?
I hope you're hungry. I'm feeling good.
Good to
and
see
I'm hungry,
you.
which I'm always hungry.
And if you notice, we've got everything from smoothies to potatoes to soup. This can do it all.
It can do it all, and maybe you've tried a hand blender and you've hated the experience. Don't flip the channel just yet, because so many people have tried other hand blenders. Maybe you paid $30, $40, $50 for it, and it splattered everywhere, and you had to really put in some elbow grease, and you've hated the experience, and you've gone, why in the world were they invented? Okay, Braun literally created the category. We have what's called our PowerBell technology, so there's no splatter, whether it's cold or hot, and it's 350 watts in the palm of my hand, and you're getting all the attachments today.
I know,
this really should be twice the price.
I know, I agree.
Everything just snaps on and off. All the attachments are dishwasher safe. This can is so small you can go in your utensil drawer.
Don't you love that? No big bulky blender.
No big bulky blender. So what I want to show you is something you might have gotten out that big bulky blender to do. Or maybe you skipped it in the morning because you didn't want to clean that big bulky blender.
Wait, are you going to put juice
I'm going to do
water
no liquid.
Get out of here.
No liquid. So you can see we've got grapes, we've got pineapple, we have spinach, we have some stuff with a lot of fiber in it, right? This is something your blender could do, but you might not do it because it's cumbersome. It's clunky, it's a lot of cleanup. All I need, and this is what we call our blending wand. This is that stainless steel blending wand. I put it in my beaker, and you don't have to blend it in the beaker, but the beaker's coming to you included. Dishwasher safe attachments. Look at the vortex it's creating inside the beaker. I am no longer, once I get through that sort of first layer of fiber, I'm not even moving my hand around, Michelle.
I can't believe there's no liquid added to that.
Do you see any spraying or any splattering outside of the beaker? This is our PowerBell technology, which eliminates the spray, which eliminates the splatter. So now in order to eat healthy, I do not have to get out or find or locate the cabinet where my giant blender is.
Clean a million parts.
Clean a million parts and pieces. Wait 3 days before the dishwasher load runs because you threw it in the dishwasher.
You know me so well.
It's so true though. Or I can just rinse this off underneath the sink. And I have now the healthiest drink I'll have all day. And I didn't even use a liquid. And the reason I point that out is because most blenders even need a liquid, right? To blend smoothly, like an orange juice or a coconut water. This is so powerful, it can take full fiber, 100% fiber, and liquefy it with just the touch of a button.
Oh, you need to keep some of this for after the show. Good for your little baby.
Good news is I'm making another one.
Good, okay.
So that one's yours.
Now, what I love about our configuration is we're including, a lot of times you pick something up and you need the extras. But you end up spending $20 here, $20 there. Next thing you know, you're a couple $100s in. We're including the masher.
This is $25 everywhere else if you were to purchase this separately. This is what we call our puree attachment or our mashing attachment. If you know a new mom, what a great baby's gift. Unique, something nobody else will give.
That's true.
Because you can do baby food, but it's also great for mashed potatoes, great for sweet potatoes, great for cranberry sauce at the holidays.
Guacamole?
Guacamole, perfect for guacamole. You can use it to fluff up your eggs for omelets. This is just for mashed potatoes. We're a meat and potatoes kind of group here. So you can see, I just take it straight to my potatoes. I've got some cream there in the bottom. I can add a little butter. I always like to add a little goat cheese or something like that. However you do your mashed potatoes.
But look how it's popping out the top.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
That's
that
really
is
neat.
like you went to that, you know, fancy restaurant and ordered their mashed potato side, and theirs were fluffy, and you go, gosh darn it, why are my mashed potatoes not fluffy? You know, how many times do we go to the restaurant and we're like, why can't I make it like this, that, or the other? It's kind of like the hair salon.
You walk out looking amazing, and then you're like, it'll never happen.
It'll never happen again.
Until I come back 6 months later.
Well, it's because you don't have the right tools. Right. So they have these big, giant commercial mashers which fluff and aerate. Now you're just getting a smaller version. So you will literally use this to make the fluffiest, most beautiful mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, or to the right of us, we did a mashed cauliflower. So if there's somebody in your family that's doing keto or low carb, you could do a version with mashed potato and you could do a version with mashed cauliflower.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's cauliflower. Now you have the attachment coming to you as a freebie so that you can do those types of things. And all you have to do is click it on and click it off. It's not like you're buying a separate appliance.
Yeah. Are there different settings I have to do when I use this, or do you just turn it on?
There's low and high.
Okay.
Turn it on and there's low and high and you go.
So then you can just kind of control based on how long you're using it or how often you're pulsing it.
The touch of your finger, you can pulse. Now this chopper, think about an electric chopper just in your head. How much would you spend for an electric chopper? 60 bucks, 50 bucks?
Yeah. But
this is an electric chopper.
It does one thing.
It does one thing. So this is coming a 2-cup electric chopper. All I do is literally snap it into place, and then, like you were asking, 2 buttons here. With the touch of my button, I can pulse it. These are herbs. Maybe this is your onions, your carrots. Maybe it's celery. Maybe you hate chopping onions and garlic. You put in onions and garlic together. I can go full speed too if I like to have a beautiful mixed cilantro, mixed thyme, mixed rosemary, mixed tarragon, chopped, to the, beautiful perfection. You would never get out a knife and do it that perfectly.
No. And think about the convenience of this. Honestly, to be able to just store the motor in your drawer, throw these pieces in the dishwasher. So you are replacing a lot of different tools, which those have their time and place. You know, if you're entertaining or you've got a big batch of something you're making, but this is more like the everyday, always gonna need it, just grab it and go.
And it allows you to eat healthier, and maybe you're a little bit older, you have some hand issues like arthritis or dexterity issues, and you can't chop and you can't slice and you can't get out the knife and you can't do all those things. Or maybe you can't lean over and grab the big 30-pound stand mixer, which by the way has 300 watts of power.
And this is how many?
Mixer.
And how many
This is 350.
Get out of here.
It's the palm of my hand.
That's amazing.
It's also the only tool I'm aware of that goes straight to a boiling pot.
Yeah, don't you normally have to cool down?
Normally you would either have to cool this and throw it in a blender because you would not put it in a hot in a blender. I can take my stainless steel wand, I can go straight to a boiling pot of soup, whether you're making your own fresh marinara, maybe you're making your own tomato basil or your own carrot soup, asparagus soup. It's literally, like, look at my hand is not even moving.
And I don't see any splatter.
No splatter, no splash, and my hand is not doing the work. All I'm doing is pressing a button. In fact, I've got my other hand free to pour in salt, pepper, cream. We're making a bisque here, so it requires a little bit of cream. Or you could just pour yourself a glass of wine and drink it while you're, blending, because you literally have one hand free, but look at the power it's creating inside there. And all I do is stick it in the machine and let it pull everything towards it.
And the beauty of letting the tool do the work is you'll probably be a lot more likely to cook fresh, which is gonna taste better.
True.
It's going to cost less. You can control the ingredients. It's better for you. I mean, compare that to a can of soup that's been sitting on the shelf for who knows how long.
I mean, 6 months, a year plus. Cans of soup are loaded with sodium. We all know that. So if you're doing like a low sodium diet, not gonna work for you to buy a bisque, on the shelf. Plus, if you really get into the ingredients of a lot of those cans of soup, they have artificial colors. They have artificial preservatives, chemicals we can't pronounce. This is just, fresh ingredients, all whole real ingredients that you can buy. Your carrot, your celery, your onion, a little bit of broth. Throw it in a pot, add a little cream, you've got a bisque.
I love it.
Isn't that beautiful?
If you're just joining us, it's called a smart deal. So what happens is we pick a truly innovative product, we put it at an amazing price point, but it's temporary, right? So this $69.95 will go away. I think this price is good through tomorrow. What you're getting included in this is Braun. So this is a German engineered motor, 350 watts of power.
When you hear that name, don't you just know that's the finest quality?
The quality. And I want to show too everything that you're getting because you're choosing red or black. This is your motor. Now, obviously it's going to come with the piece that will do the blending and the pureeing and all that. But
that's what we call the blending wand.
The blending wand. And then you just pop the motor off and now you've got a chopper.
2 cups.
Everything self-contained, 2 cups, you said?
2 cups.
This is the masher. This is a $25 extra. You would normally buy a la carte.
Basically a freebie.
Included, absolutely. It comes with the beaker if you want to use that for your mixing. It's the perfect size. We did our smoothie in that before. And the whisk.
The whisk I love. So we don't give it enough fanfare. But if you were going to whisk anything, you would be either getting out your stand mixer, which weighs 30 pounds, costs you $400, or you'd get out that hand mixer. And to me, hand mixers are just slightly outdated. Now you just grab your single whisk and whisk up some fluffy omelet in the morning. We're gonna do a whipped cream here in a minute. So I love using the whisk attachment, but my favorite is the chopper.
Okay.
I use my chopper all the time.
What do you have in there?
So I'm gonna open it up and show you. Now this could just be regular salsa, but we decided to go extra fancy and do a salsa verde. So we have roasted green tomatoes, roasted onion, roasted garlic, a little lime, a little salt and pepper. Now if you wanna do your own fresh red salsa, 5 ingredients, tomatoes, jalapenos, lime, onion, and cilantro. And that's easy. All fresh ingredients. Don't buy the jarred salsa any longer because A, you're gonna pay more.
They cost a lot lately.
And they're just crazy with chemicals, right? Crazy with chemicals. So now I have only 5 ingredients and I control it. So you can see I'm pulsing. Now if I wanted a little bit of a chunkier salsa verde, there's the stopping point right there because I've pulsed it a couple of times. If you wanted a little bit creamier, like a restaurant style, just hold the tip of that button. And now I have this beautiful, creamy, decadent, homemade, easy to do, fresh salsa verde without any work. And I think that the number one thing, the reason that we went to the processed packaged food, it was a lot of work.
Convenience,
This was so convenient.
Simplicity, I guess.
It couldn't get more convenient than this.
You know, honestly, I would even serve it in this.
So this bowl is so pretty. I was just gonna say, you could literally serve right out of this bowl. Look how pretty that is.
Oh my gosh.
So you could do that, so it becomes a serving bowl, or you could just toss it in a bowl and look at what you're serving up at your next gathering.
I mean, what a great investment to make. It's when you find purchases like this that you will use on the daily basis, maybe it's something special while you're entertaining. Maybe it's the everyday things, just like your eggs, your soups, your dinner. You will use this, and literally you can just put this right into a drawer.
Yeah, throw it in your drawer. A salad dressing, a fresh salad dressing, or a vinaigrette. This is what you're getting, 350 watts of power plus all the attachments. But I'm just saying, the motor itself is so tiny. I put mine in my drawer with my spatulas and my large spoons, and then I keep my accessories next door to it. They're all dishwasher safe. They pop on and off easily. So even if you've got issues with your fingers or your hands, or you're just losing strength and you just want something simple, it doesn't get more simple than just grabbing this wand, adding an attachment, and making homemade whipped cream.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
Have you ever had homemade whipped cream?
I have, whenever Wolfgang Puck is here.
Okay, there you go.
But you don't have to be Wolfgang to be able to make it.
You don't, because it's one ingredient. You buy the heavy whipping cream, and then you could have your own fresh coffee or cappuccino in the morning with your own fresh whipping cream. And you can see it's one ingredient. It's so different than buying it in the can. It tastes different, it tastes fresh, it tastes better, you feel better about the choices you're making. Even though it's sort of a decadent thing to eat, it's not got all the, you know, a can of whipped cream has like a chemical propellant in it to get it out. And while it's fun to do that with the can, it's not fun with what you're ingesting.
There's no way that just stays in the can. It doesn't go into your body.
Exactly, exactly. So in here, we just have our fresh berries. And I'm using, so you see, all I did was I took off the, you know, motor, and I just snapped it onto the next one.
You have now used 2 different types of cooking tools with the same motor.
Yeah, with the same exact motor. So I just have some fresh berries, and we're calling this a dessert salsa. So how simple is this? So grab fresh berries at the, you know, supermarket, and then a couple of quick pulses, and I've got, you know, a nice chunky dessert. We're calling it a salsa. You could make it for a compote if you like to do jellies or jams.
That's beautiful.
I know. And then all we did was we pre-purchased, you know, those little sponge cakes. And talk about a dessert that looks like you spent, you know, quite a few hours on it.
Wouldn't that be good with, in a bowl, let's say, with some graham crackers to dip
delicious.
too? My kids would eat that up.
Oh yeah, and they're just
like
eating
getting and that's a mom win for the moment.
Totally.
I'll take them where I can get them.
And it took me seconds, you know. So gone are the days where eating fresh and eating healthy was cumbersome. You know, that was years ago when we didn't have all these appliances or tools at our fingertips that were so simple to use, that made life easy. But nothing makes life easier than just this tiny little wand.
I love all the examples we've been giving. We're gonna do another great smoothie to show you how well this works. I wanna let you know the free shipping, the 4 flexible payments, and this price point are only good through tomorrow. That's why it's called a smart deal. It is temporary, so you can get it home for $17.49. It's Braun. This is German engineering here that you're getting, and you still have 30 days to use it. Whip up your next couple of meals or snacks or soups and see what a difference it makes for you and how easy it is, because if you're not happy, you can always send it back to us, but we want you to enjoy it and use it.
And you will, and it's a 3-year warranty, and I gotta tell you, for most kitchen appliances with a plug, with something that plugs in, manufacturers give 30, 60, or 90 days.
3 years.
Braun is so confident in the construction and engineering that they're saying in 3 years, if you have an issue, we will fix it for you.
That is unbelievable. So that really will put your mind at ease for this. And look at the creamy consistency we got.
Isn't
no
that beautiful?
Milk, no water.
No added calories,
just tons of
fruits
nutrients.
and vegetables.
I mean, how else would you eat? Would you have eaten that many like great berries and things?
Exactly.
Thank you, Kelly.
All right, so we each have a smoothie.
That one's for you
that
and
one's
baby,
yours.
and I'll take this one. Thank you for watching Lunch Rush, by the way. We'll be back tomorrow at noon, and I'll